Hey you guys, we are back to do another review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. They out there in Vegas showing out, making Alabama look bad. All right, y'all, stay tuned.
Yep.
LY.
What's up, KOED fam? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife,
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
and this channel is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships, reviews, and tonight we're gonna be talking about love and marriage, Las Vegas.
Yeah. So if you're brand new to this channel and you hadn't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We are growing over here. And make sure you check out our other two videos, other two YouTube channels. One is called Firestarter and one is called Coco, just Coco and E-Dub. Yeah. So, and if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow on all social media sites. You guys already know what to do. Comment down below. So, go ahead and do the introduction, baby. What lippy am I wearing today? Point, like Vanna Black. I said point, not stick your...
I said point, you're pointing.
Yeah, but it's mighty close. So, the lippy that I'm wearing for today is, because I did purchase a lot of more products from the lip bar. It's called Girl Boss. That's what I am, is a girl boss. Yes, you a boy boss? There's no such thing.
Yeah, that don't even sound right. That don't even sound.
So, if you want to purchase makeup from the lip bar, go down in the description below and get the link so you can get a special discount. KOED fam. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. It's called Sin City Showdown. Yeah. So it's starting out with Mel doing her video, Telltale Signs, which I love the video. I thought it was a great video. She's at Stormy, which we had to look her up. She is borrowing Stormy's mansion.
To me, Stormy is the real boss of Huntsville.
Baby, you needs to be on the show, Stormy. Why you not on the show?
She would take over the show.
Okay. So that mansion is like ginormous.
Huge, and she doing big things.
Yeah.
Big things.
So we looked her up, and I do have her products. I didn't even know that. But it's Canvas. I did use the oil one time, and I'm trying to see, do I have the shampoo as well as the conditioner? But yeah, so she doing big things. And on that, she was pregnant, right?
Yeah,
but when I looked her up, she had already had the baby and everything. So yeah, I mean, she moved to Huntsville. She said when she moved to Huntsville, that's when things just kind of started opening up for her. But all of that land and acres and acres. So yeah, she's shooting her video there. Yeah. So of course they had to give her a shout out. That's her house.
That's her mansion.
Okay.
It's her house. It's a mansion.
That's a mansion.
Okay.
Get it straight.
Get it straight. Yeah.
So Mel was doing her video shoot there. She was in the kitchen, and the Quan was the director of the video. I think he also helped produce some of the songs or something like that. Wrote the lyrics.
Yeah, co-wrote it.
Yeah. And she was outside, and I don't know if that was Stormy Dog, but she asked, how was it when you were outside or everything. So she said, it looked like it was trying to rain and stuff. But yeah, so like I said, Mel did fab. She did all her different outfit changes and different scenes and stuff like that. So I thought it was a great video. You got anything you want to say?
Yeah, I want to say one thing about that video. The only person that really made that video was the man at the TV.
That fake martini.
Yeah, trying to look all cool and sexy. Man,
that food probably was not even warm. It was cold.
How you doing, babe?
Yeah.
I said,
yeah.
I could have got a better actor, man.
Well, what? That's all he was doing.
Yeah. What's the name of that show? That movie Tyler Perry was in. He made a Tyler Perry movie. The woman. And he was in the cafeteria. And
the man with E, but it wasn't yeah. So after she get finished with the shoot, she thanked everybody for everything. So that was a wrap. I don't know when this was filmed, but I know her video was released. She released it maybe a couple weeks ago. So she's talking to her friend Brittany, which I think is the same girl that when we went to see her here at the park singing, that I think that was the girl that was pretty much following her around. So she was talking to her, and she said she wanted to apologize to Brittany because of how Martell just pretty much threw her under the bus and said, yeah, you got that girl over there watching our children. She ain't got but one child. What she doing about watching 4 more kids?
Yeah, in a way, he's kind of got a point.
But the girl been with them for a while.
I know that. I know Martell was being petty. I get that. But keep it real now. When you got one child and also you got to watch 4 kids, that's a big jump there.
Some people may be able to do it. What if the person just love children like that?
Man, you don't love kids that much.
Yeah, some people do. But she was like, yeah, you know, she did feel some type of way, but she got over it. She said, you know, sometimes when, you know, people will push people away and then all of a sudden, you know, they turn around and they don't have them people there no more. So, you know, that's one thing that Martell got to be careful with. Anything you want to say? Okay, so let's move on to Tisha and Jalen having a conversation. And it seems like a lot of people had quit Black around about the holidays.
Yeah, I wonder why. Why was that? Why did they quit? What happened? What caused them to quit? Was they getting paid enough? I'm just insinuating. Yeah, you know.
So and so Jalen had to step in there. He had to be the cook. He probably had to serve. He had to wait the tables, front desk, everything. So Jalen said he felt overwhelmed, and he really thought that, you know, that Marcel and Tisha would come in there and kind of help him. But she was saying, well, you know, you didn't send me the reports. Was it a report she was asking about? Yeah. And so he was like, well, you know what? I was overwhelmed trying to help everything else around here flow. She said, I do understand that, but, you know, you still have to do your job too. So he was like, I don't even bring my laptop in here no more. So she up there talking about some doggone emails, and I had to make sure everything's straight around here. Hey, baby.
Well, no, I ain't gonna.
Okay, so Jalen had asked Tisha, said, you know, I just want to make sure that we good because I know you and my mom are kind of like not in a good place right now, and I want to make sure, you know, sometimes people tend to take their stuff out on the child or the person that you're beefing with. So I just want to make sure you're straight. So she was like, listen, I know how to separate business and personal, and this right here is business, and I will never take anything out on you. And in her confession, she said she was a little thrown back or offended that he would even think something like that. So Marcel comes in and says, you know, what he wanted to know, what is your feedback with us? Like, what are your complaints with us? And so he was like, well, you know, I kind of thought that y'all would, you know, help me do some things. You know, when you find out all them people quit, y'all didn't come give no help. Y'all just like, oh, he got it. You know, no communication, anything like that. What you want to say, baby?
Man.
What you quiet for?
No, I'm just sitting here listening.
You ain't got nothing to say?
Oh, everything I like to say, you already said. You don't repeat it no more.
So, Marcel said that it will make Jalen stronger. So, yeah, I really don't agree with that because you can make him stronger, but then make him want to quit too. Because, first of all, he's young, right out of college, right? And he jumping in there and doing all these multitask things that he said that he don't feel like he got enough training in, or he ain't getting no training in. So y'all just like throw him in there and now figure it out for yourself. I think it can make or break a person, but it depends on the person. What you think?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, to piggyback off what you were saying, it's gonna make them, it can make a person quit.
Yeah. Tisha said that she did, like she told Marcel, I told you to hire a professional general manager or something like that and let, him kind of like shadow the person that you hired, just kind of train him. So Tisha also, when she came in, she did apologize for Marcel for being so aggressive the other day. What you want to say?
When she was aggressive?
When she had told him.
Oh, when she grabbed him in his face.
Right.
I had nothing to say about that. She apologized to him, and she was saying about, she always got to take up for him, and because all the rumors that's going on about Marcel, so she feel like she got to take up for him. So I guess she's getting to the point, it's getting tiring for her to just keep defending him when he's not around, defending his character. But still that doesn't make sense to me, but okay. And
then, it's not in front of your mama, but I guess your mama, you got to defend because she's going to be the one that's, also saying some stuff as well, So she said, listen, our 15th anniversary coming up, we need to plan a trip. We're going to go to Vegas. So yeah, We're jealous because we're supposed to be going to Vegas instead of Jamaica. Which one you would have rather went to?
Probably Jamaica. Actually, I would like to go to Alaska. You know, bump Vegas, bump Jamaica. I want to go to Alaska. Yes, in the wintertime.
All right, so.
Winter cruise.
Yeah.
Alaskan cruise in the wintertime.
Are you going to go on the cruise?
If it's the Alaskan cruise, yeah, Alaskan cruise,
When
yeah.
we going to plan one?
When this stuff is over.
So, Maurice went to talk to Lewis about, basically he was just saying that, he wanted to kind of just make sure everything was cohesive with them because he didn't want to seem like he was coming off too strong. Tiffany cried and all that stuff, whatever. And Lewis was like, man, it's all good, but I was saying to myself, like, I think I was telling you, I said, well, what that smoke here? Because last episode he was like, well, I'm glad I ain't had no drinks in me and blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, so he was real nice and stuff. And what you had said?
Well, I thought it was a good thing Maurice went there to kind of clear the air. I think they handled it like two grown adults. Yeah, I didn't see no problems with it. But yeah, of course he had to smoke. He was talking that mess with his wife. Of course he's gonna do that because he's making himself like the big man in front of his wife. But once you get cool down, cooler heads prevail, you're gonna do the more mature thing, and he did it right. He handled it the right way. So, I'm kind of glad Maurice went there, cleared the air with him, and they got on the same page. Cause, Maurice said, kids are off the limit, which should have been off the limit from the get go.
Right.
They cleared the air, and they, nothing but respect for one another. And he invited them to go to Vegas with them, and I thought it was, like I said, once again, I thought it was a pretty good scene. Maurice, sometimes he fumbles the ball, he runs away from his responsibilities, but sometimes he handled this stuff like he should be handled, like he confronted Tiffany about Maurice Jr. And how he went to Lewis and confronted him or smoothed things over with him at his business. So, and sometimes Maurice can be hit and miss.
And found out that he did have a business called the Compound or something like that. So,
it looked like it was like some kind of training for athletes. I don't know. It was like some like gym.
So it looks like that they, at least they got, some kind of business going on because I wasn't too sure.
They still should have Stormy on the show. Stormy should be on the show.
Storm, we want you on here.
Yeah,
you shouldn't have gave us a taste of what you got going on.
She's in Huntsville already, and got a big mansion and she's doing big things. So
got a whole. She's an entrepreneur, like big time entrepreneur, like doing big things.
I'm talking millionaire, real millionaire.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Y'all look her up if y'all don't already know who she is, because I think, like I said, I think I got some of her products in there. So I know I tried that hair oil stuff. That stuff burned my eyes. I know that it go in your hair, but it will sometimes get on my hand and I rub my eyes.
How far is that?
Well, I'm just saying.
It
should be that potent.
Man, that's not her fault. She didn't tell you put your hand in your eyes. So why you tell people it burn your eyes when you stick your finger in your eye? It's making her. No. It's a user problem.
Yeah. I didn't say it was her fault.
You want to say this stuff burn your eye?
It was just strong.
If somebody clicked on this video and said, I use her stuff that burn my eye. That's all they're gonna take from it. They don't know the fact that you basically put it in your hand.
That's why
and poke your eye.
I said it stay on my hand, and then if I rub my eyes and it burn my
eye. What is that? No.
I know. Doggone it. All right, so let's move on. So y'all go check her stuff out. All right, so let's move on to where let's see, Mel come over to Destiny house, right? And she's talking about the Vegas trip and everything, and she was like, well, because at first I was like, okay, they going. I was saying, well, I don't know. I was thinking Destiny singer. I forgot about the Mia and Martella singer as well. So she was like, girl, I want you to come too because, I'm single. We all single. And, I guess Mia didn't want to go by herself, especially because Destiny couldn't go that same day that everybody was going. So she had to go the second day. So she wanted to go her, which I can understand. You want to hang with somebody that's single, honey. Not all married folks.
Well, Martell's single. She can go hang with him. They both single.
Both single.
They both single.
So,
Sure enough, yeah, they both single.
Of course, Destiny brought up the fact of, Tiffany gonna be there. And all, okay, now, Destiny's getting old now. Let's move on.
That's her storyline. Leave her storyline.
Yeah, that's what somebody in the comments said.
That's her storyline.
Yeah.
That's
her storyline.
No, I am sleepy tired, man.
Are you?
Yeah, it's been a long day.
Yeah. So, they land in Vegas. All right. So, yes, Tisha, Kimmy, and the guys. And they all land in Vegas and everything. I'm trying to see what flight they get on. Just be nosy.
Why does that matter?
I just be wanting to see. I be wanting to see did production pay for it? Did they get their own flight? Did they fly? What kind of, did they fly cheap or did they fly?
They fly Spirit. Did y'all fly Spirit?
Yeah, I better leave folks alone with their spirits. So they get on the party bus and the lady, they was like, hey, you got to do a little pole dance or whatever. So,
hold on. How many of y'all would done the pole thing? Cause she said she wouldn't have done it.
It depends on me feeling comfortable around the men that I was around, but probably not.
Okay, so there you go. How many would y'all have done it? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you just go on that swing like woo, but if you get up there like that and grab it and
well, KOURTNEY girls on that bus had some skills. I see.
Who?
Tish.
What she do?
She really didn't do much.
Okay then.
And to me,
He probably talking about Kimmy with her pop that boob. I'm like, Kimmy girl.
Well, bruh.
I'm like, Kimmy girl.
Bruh. We don't want to see you.
I'll be acting like she be like in her 20s, girl. I know you got it flaunted, but come on now. You got
side boobs flapping. Come on.
You got to pull that stuff together. And you know who called it out?
Marceau.
He be looking.
He be looking hard because he said something about Mel. You remember when he said something about Mel?
Uh-huh.
Then now he said something about Kimmy. I'm telling you.
I mean,
he got that eye.
Your brother-in-law be looking, honey, so you got to watch that. So, yeah.
And he ain't got the eye of the tiger. He got the eye of the boob.
So they got on the bus. So, yeah. They asked Martell if Marcus going to come out.
I forgot who Marcus was.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know if y'all ever saw that episode when it was at they bachelor party, and he will turn up. He was married then.
Yeah, I said, okay, I forgot about Marcus. Marcus, he's a party animal now. He sure
pretty
is.
wild.
He's pretty wild. Mm-hmm. Do I have a
alter ego?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, no. I think I do.
Who?
You know.
E-Dub?
No, you know who was in it last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an introvert.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but when I get around,
yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah. So they are in the kitchen and they are having a conversation. They talking about cheating. Threesomes.
Yeah, keep it real. Keep it real.
And so anyway, somehow the conversation got on where Kimmy was, they were talking about Taco Tuesday about the threesome and how Destiny thought that they three would be together or whatever. And Kim was like, why would Destiny think that? Destiny think Jalen like her. Destiny think that she said, because you be feeling and touching on her. She said, I think that women are beautiful, but just because I touch you like that or whatever don't mean nothing. And then she also said, I be touching on a lot of people. Tisha. Martell. She be touching on Martell.
She did touch Martell. Tisha touched on Martell too.
What that time?
Yeah, but still, you don't. Now, if you go see a man, even though we friends, you go touch a friend of mine like on the chest. Yeah, I have an issue with that.
And poke him like that.
Yeah,
but that doesn't my brother like that.
That's your brother. That's different. But
I ain't say my brother. I'm saying he like my brother.
No,
I be like,
no, you disrespect me like that. Now what if I poked on a woman like that? How would you feel?
Well, you'll get arrested if you poke on her breast because that'll be.
It's a chest. It's a chest.
But I'm just saying, men have flat chests.
No, it don't matter. Some men don't have a flat chest. No, it don't matter, man. So all I'm saying is that Tish poked on my tail. Kimmy felt my tail. So yeah, they all feeling on my tail.
So anyway, they had that conversation with him.
And Destiny think everybody wants her. she'll see a old homeless man walking down the street. Yeah, he wants it. Look at he wants it.
Look at the way he drew.
Yeah, he wants. Nah, he is drunk.
So the ladies are everybody going to their room, you know. And let me tell you.
Yeah, you read my mind.
This house is bad.
Yeah,
it is bad. Now we want to get us an Airbnb like that when we go to Vegas.
Yeah,
it's bad.
We ain't got no friends like that though.
I don't know. Let's see how much it costs, honey. Everybody go in.
Okay, now we did see an Airbnb down there on the coast. How much that thing was like? 2,000 a night, something like that.
I think so.
Yeah, but it was bad.
No, or was it 2,000 a week? I don't think it was 2,000 a night.
I knew we had to come up with some.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was, but it was bad.
When we did it would probably been for 7 days. It probably would have been like, I don't know, maybe about like $700 or $1,000 a piece per couple.
Yeah, I think it was like 2,000 a couple.
I don't know.
But for a week, but anyway.
But it was nice.
Yeah, kitchen outside, kitchen on the beach. Man, swim pool, man. But we asked around, hey, yo, no. Oh, God. If we want to do it, I think we might have to do it by ourselves. Just rent it for one day and take some pictures.
But yeah, so that Airbnb was really nice, and the fact that they got their own pool,
basketball court,
everything. So you don't have to, because the Rona out, you ain't have to worry about nothing. So if Tish picked this out, she did a great job.
She did a good job.
I want to know where it was. I probably can look it up. But yeah, it was really nice. So
see why you don't look it up. We ain't get nothing like that, you know.
So yeah, they outside. So everybody find their room, run to their room or whatever, and then they put on their bathing suits because Tisha was like, you know, nobody really want to go out because I guess, you know, people had a long flight. They want to come in and rest and enjoy the pool. Like,
that's what I would have done that, man. Why fly in somewhere? I really don't want to do no hustle and bustle if I don't have to. I just want to just come there after I get off my flight, relax, and just get, you know, accustomed to my surroundings.
Right.
Now, when we had an Airbnb on the coast, you know, we went off with a couple of friends, and when you walk in the door, it's like a gold rush. Find your room, get the best rooms, and if you slow and you can't get your room fast,
you're gonna get them twin beds like Kim and Marceau. Maurice said, them twin beds.
Stuck in the bunk beds, man.
Yeah. So let's see. So yeah, they was talking about cheating, and the ladies go in their swimsuit. The dudes just changing shorts and shirts. Now, why is the ladies up there got on their swim gear and everything, but the dudes just got on their t-shirts and stuff? Show your chest, bros.
Martell, bro. I don't know what kind of workout regimen you have, man, or what you take. Boy, man, I need to get some of that because you know, I ain't cut like that, man. I need to know your secrets, man. People say you on steroids. I don't believe you on steroids, man. I just think he just has a good regimen. Man. You need to know what it is.
So, Kimmy and Tisha was doing their little swimsuit type of thing, and Marcel was like, you know, you gonna wear this what you gonna wear, and Kimmy doing her little show or whatever for her husband. So they all meet in the kitchen, and they bring up the fact that, and you know, they had to put the words up there. They've been drinking, everybody talking over each other, so it was hard for us to make out who was saying what.
They got drunk pretty quick too, man. I know it's probably editing, but still.
So because you notice that Vegas time, like, it normally get dark. When we went, I guess if you really go into the summer or the fall, it was like 9 o'clock or something like that. But when they was out in that pool, it was like dark.
Maybe
so it could have been late.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know how that got brought up about, you know, Kimmy being a side chick. I think Tiffany had brought it up or whatever, and she was like, no. And so Marceau started talking about, Martell started talking about, Maurice started laughing about it and everything. And so Kim was like, no, let me clear this up for you. I was not a side chick.
Well, I think Martell said that, because they showed like 2 seasons ago when he said something to Mel about it, that Kimmy was a side piece or something like that, and he got that rumor started. And like Kimmy said, he said that to deflect for what he was going through, so he'll throw somebody else under the bus and keep the attention off him, you know. So now was Kim a side piece? No, I don't think she was, man. You know, but
So they all went outside in the pool, and of course they kind of finished that conversation because Tiffany said, "Yeah, you was a non-side chick."
Yeah, Tiffany. Well, she was trying her best to fit in. She was doing too much.
She was.
Now, Lewis, her husband, maybe she need to take his lead, okay? Cause he's not trying too hard. He just in the background, just sitting there. You know, when it comes to him, he'll say something. But Tiffany, on the other hand, she trying to interject herself into things. She trying to get things started. Pump your brakes. Ease into the group. Just ease into it. Your time will come.
Yep. So they started talking about that and laughing about it. And she said, Martell, I want to throw you in this water. If you ain't had that mic on, take your mic off so I can throw you in this water. So he started laughing. He was like, what? She the one said something about side chick. But she was like, no, you started that rumor. He said, I got that rumor from Marceau. And then they all started laughing.
Yeah, she said, it ain't funny no more. She said, well, then Marceau, you think I'm a side chick. What about them side babies?
Yeah.
And Marceau said, yeah, I think that's funny too, you know, so.
And so she said, Tisha don't think it's funny.
Yeah, Tisha did have a little.
And she looked like,
Yeah, she had a little stank look on her face.
And so she said, okay, well, since we talking about that, Tisha, she was like, well, let me come on and ask you about this. So I was talking to my mom, and you know, of course, she said when I was at Black, I couldn't be there. She said she had to leave or do something.
She had to leave early.
And so she said that my mama told me that you told her to shut the bleep up. And then she said, I did not tell Wanda to shut the bleep up.
All right, let me say this. Miss Wanda, if you gonna tell the story,
tell it all.
Tell the whole story.
The whole story.
Don't mix the words and do your word play and leave things out.
Yeah.
It changes the whole narrative. Okay. Yep. So tell the story and tell it truthfully. And you know, hey, the chip's gonna fall where it falls. Okay, but still, just tell the story, man.
Don't act like a Karen. You go out there and start all that trouble and that beef, and then when you want to call the police after somebody done clap back, don't do that. So that's basically to me what she did. She started the beef with Kimmy, and then when Kimmy was saying basically show me the receipts, and she was like show me the effing receipts, and as you do it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think Miss Wanda, she come from the old school. See, she lived, you know, in Bell. Okay, so. Try and think, was we in the same circles back in the day? Meaning, you know, she could have been in the same clubs I used to go to, like Mamas and Sons and Brass Key. Y'all don't know what them clubs are. If you from Birmingham, Belfast, you know what them clubs are. So that's a type of mentality that Miss Wanda has, like one of the Brass Key women. They like to start a mess and get dudes to fight each other and stuff like that. So that's the sidebar.
We went around the world, got on the bus, got off the bus, honey, went and walked 2 blocks. And I'm saying, where is you going with this?
I'm just saying, because some women can be so messy to get people to stir up mess and get people at each other. And, you know, I used to run them type of women back in the club, you know.
So, anyway, so Kimmy said she did not tell her mama to say that. I mean, she did not say that, you know,
that's what I'm talking about.
About Miss Wanda. She did not tell her to shut up. So anyway, so she said, well, it's kind of like the situation with
Jalen.
Like Jalen asked me, you know, like, you know, are we cool and everything because you got beef with your mama? She was like, no, why would I be having beef with you because me and your mama beefing or whatever? And so Kimmy said, well, I noticed that you are short with Jalen. She was like, short with Jalen? Like, yeah, like you have a smart mouth with him. And so at that time, I mean, I done seen Tisha kind of get upset, but she was livid at what was said. And she was like, you don't even know the whole conversation. So, and go ahead, baby.
No, I'm going to say, Kimmy got to understand, Jalen's a grown man now. And she can't be concerned what was going on with him at his job, you know? Yeah. And she got to realize, even though they family, Tish and Marceau are still Jaden's boss, okay? And some bosses have smart mouths.
That's true.
And so Jalen just gonna have to man up and just roll with it, you know.
And it seems like what happened is that Tisha was telling Jalen to do something. I don't know. This was via text, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
And Jalen was like, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. So they took that as you being smart. Marcel said, listen, I'm able to see through a smart text. And he was being a smart butt. So he was being smart when he was saying yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. And in Kimmy's defense, she was saying, well, y'all can have a smart mouth too. So, like, you know, don't just put it on him. So,
yeah, but Marceau said you're right. You know,
all of us,
you know, can be a butthole basically. You know, but the problem is, it seems like I'm the only one to see that. Y'all don't see that, especially you, Kimmy, because in your eyes, Jalen can't do no wrong.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm talking about. Kim going, I hate to say it, she's gonna have to kind of ease off Jalen and let him grow up and be a man, you know?
And she said, I can't see. And then she asked Maurice, like, don't I see, you know, don't I check Jalen when he wrong? And he was like, yeah.
Of course he's going to side with his wife, you know what I'm saying?
So, yeah, she got mad, too. Like, she about to get out the pool. So, we're going to have Kimmy. Because she was cussing at Marceau.
This season, I see a different side of Kimmy. I always thought Kimmy was the cool, you know, calm type person that can really sit back and get you told without raising her voice. But this season, she's been doing a lot of cussing, a lot of screaming,
boob side boob,
a lot of slamming her face on her hand on the tables, and you know, I've seen a different side of Kim, and like she lose her cool quicker now. So maybe you know, her being a nurse, dealing with a job there and coming on this show, maybe she just getting to her, I guess.
So Tisha was like, yeah. She said, so I see how you defending and taking up for Jalen, just like you say I take up for my mama. I said, well, yeah, there's a good point.
Very good point.
There's a good point. But the kicker is, you don't talk to your mama about stuff like, mama, is you sure that's what happened, or you just telling me your side? You just take what your mama say as face value and you confront the person. Mm-hmm. You need to talk to your mama and say, I need to know, why did she say that? Let's go into details. Let's find out why she said that, because that just
she did it last time.
What?
She kind of asked her mom why Kimmy said what she said, and you know, it went from there, and she kind of just stood up to her mom. So yeah, I think she's getting better at it.
Yeah, so, yeah, I think Tisha feelings was hurt. So, you know, that's why they say you shouldn't even be hiring family. You know what I'm saying? Because they get into mix, especially when you got children. Well, why you making my son work out of the house? Well, why you da-da-da-da-da-da-da? So, yeah, it can get very sticky. Get very sticky. So, that's pretty much it. We're going to have a part 2, or to be continued.
This episode was kind of...
the last part was good.
Even that was kind of... It's like, you know, when people getting drunk and they scream, it's kind of hard to hear what they got to say. You know, you got to rewind and see what they're saying and stuff. I think last week was the better episode.
Why? When Miss Wonder came in and caused a havoc?
Oh yeah, you know, because you understood what they were saying. You know, when they was in the kitchen, I didn't know what they were saying about side. You know, you had to go back and listen to it again.
They put the words down there, but still they go fast.
Yeah, so you know.
Next episode supposed to be good because Mel coming in and Martell and her gonna get into it. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. On that note, that's all we got. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to go to our website to purchase merch, which is kourtneyandeddie.com, and it's in the description below. And we're going to go and review Family of Fiance.
In the morning, because I'm tired.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, man.
That's new to me. See how you just bust out and said that? Yeah. All right, you guys. On that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you. Deuces.